Hi everyone, it's Angelique from Bright Spark Media, and I'm really excited to show you the brand new LinkedIn profile that's going to be rolled out. Now, as you can see from the screen, this is still the standard LinkedIn profile. They haven't changed it in everyone's profile yet. It hasn't been rolled out. I have only seen it on one person's profile, and that was someone who was in the PR department at LinkedIn. So it looks like they're rolling it out slowly, and at the end of the video and in the description below I will give you a link that you can request your new LinkedIn profile. So I'll just do a really quick run through here of the standard profile. Now, people who aren't very active on LinkedIn or who haven't got their profile completed, this will just give you an idea of what a full profile looks like. So as you can see, I've used lots of different characters and things. LinkedIn has very limited ability right now to differentiate the text. There's no bold, there's no font size or font type change. You can't do italics or anything like that. So people have just started using different symbols and things to break it up and make it a little more visually appealing. So just scroll down here, you can see I've got lots of information, and one of the big things that I talk about when I tell my clients about filling in their profile is you want to make sure you've got lots of keywords that people are going to search for, and tell a bit of a story. It's not just a resume like people think. So I've got some apps in here. This is my portfolio, and just so you know, portfolio is not just for artists and visual people. I've used it as a social media marketer as well. And again, just scrolling through, you see I've got what would be a link, but it's not a hyperlink, so I'm hoping that they're going to change that in the new profile, that it will actually be an active link. And this is another new section. It's the endorsements. Now, this has been pretty controversial. I'm not really crazy about it. I do think that recommendations had a lot more value than just clicking a button and doing one-click endorsements, but we'll see what they have planned for that. I have a feeling they're going to be using it as sort of a filter for keywords maybe in your industry. And down here I've got recommendations, and then just different education and things like that, different projects, different websites and interests, and these are all my groups at the bottom. So this is just the traditional LinkedIn profile. So as you can see, mine hasn't been changed yet, but we'll just take a look over here at the new LinkedIn profile. So this is just a little tour that they've got, and again I'll have the link at the end for you. You can see right up here you would click on it and get your invitation. So I'll scroll down here. So it looks a lot more visually appealing and a lot more streamlined. So I do like the way it looks. I'll click on it here and it just gives you a little bit of a tour. So in the profile, they have been taking a lot more information out of the very top part of your personal profile, and they've taken out recommendations, and they've made it a lot more streamlined. It looks like it's even more streamlined now and even less information up here. So I'm not sure I'm crazy about that. I did like it before, but we'll see what they've got in mind. Over here, they've got the activity. So this is a lot more like Facebook. They've been playing around with this where they've put it in the LinkedIn profile. Now they've brought it in a big section right up at the top. So it looks like LinkedIn is leaning a little more towards social networks. LinkedIn actually did start more as a job search and finding employees. So a lot of people just used it as posting their resume, and now it's really evolved, and they're trying to make it a lot more social, and I think that's a good move, but I think it's very different than what the format started out with. So here is, I think this is a cool new section. So people that you may know, your profile strength, and this is what I think is pretty cool. The different skills that you've listed, it shows other people in your network who have the skills. So you might actually want to connect with people who have similar skills to you. Over here, your background and experience, you can see that's a lot more visual. Now in the description, it did say that there's going to be inline editing, so I don't know if that means you're going to have more options in terms of the text and being able to do bold and italics and maybe even different font size. That we'll see what happens with that. And then again down here, the skills and expertise that we just talked about. And down here, it's showing your connections in a much more visual way. So again, this is leaning more towards a social network and having a little bit more focus and making it more visual again. So I think that's kind of a cool feature as well. And right at the bottom, you can click on here. Now it says ready to see your new profile. So I thought that once I would click it, that it would just turn over to the new profile. But that's a little bit misleading. You do get an invitation, so you're on a priority list whenever they come out with the new rollout. So I'll just show you an example of an actual profile. So this is Julie, who's head of product PR at LinkedIn. So she actually does have the new profile. And you can see I've posted this on my Facebook page on October 23rd. And this is actually the link that I'll be posting for you in the bottom of the YouTube video or in the blog post so that you can go ahead and grab your new LinkedIn profile invitation. So I hope you found that useful, and I hope you're excited about the new LinkedIn profile as well. If you did like the video, please click on like below. And if you want to stay on top of all things social media, definitely click on the subscribe button at the top. So subscribe to Smart Social Media for Biz. And whenever we upload new tutorial videos or informational ones like this, you'll be the first to know. So thanks for tuning in. It's Angelique from Bright Spark Media. Bye.